O'Banion, um, well, she's already a household name. Perhaps you've seen her on HSN, QVC. She's taking the skincare and beauty world by storm. Take a look.
So after swiping my skin with the prep pad, then I take my Glow Pro, turn it on, and this has tiny little microneedles that help to almost vertically exfoliate the skin. If you're a gardener, you'll totally understand this analogy of aerating the garden. So I just glide the tool over my skin just like this. You can focus in on those areas where you want that extra firming. Maybe it's around the eye area. Maybe it's the nasolabial, the nose to mouth line.
Well, there she is, and it's almost like a before and after transformation here. Although the before is beautiful, she's joining us from the same location live this morning with a certain glow about her. Good morning, Jamie. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, thanks so much, Ron. I'm so excited to be here, especially in this amazing month, talking all about women, female founders, and just girl power in general.
Yeah, and I know that's an important part of your platform outside of the business that you've built. You've taken your brand and the recognizability of you and your brand, and you've used it to pay it forward. I'm curious to know, in mentoring young women, which is part of your mission, is that something that came to you during the process of becoming a businesswoman yourself, or did you rely on people to mentor you too?
100%. Honestly, Ron, I didn't have a mentor per se. And in the early years of the business, felt very lost in trying to navigate forward what my next step should be. So part of my commitment, I've had so many incredible blessings and helpers along the way that I wanted to give back. So I dedicate an allocated number of hours every month to help mentor aspiring entrepreneurs, girls that are just starting out and aren't really clear. They have the passion, they have the drive, the vision, but executing upon that, there are a lot of potholes and traps along the way. So hopefully I can share some of my learnings and some of the mistakes that I made.
Yeah, I want to show people as we're talking some of your products, some of the more recent products. You're always, it seems to me, evolving and innovating. Here we're seeing one of your products. This is sort of a scalp aerator massager. You're better at explaining it than I am. And then the products that go with it. So I'm curious to know, as a businesswoman, are you able to kind of savor the moment and understand how far you've come, or are you always kind of balancing that with thinking forward about what's next? What can I do better? What can I do different?
It's a great question. You know, I'm not great at pausing and reflecting on the past, which is such an important thing to do. I think oftentimes we think, gosh, you know, let's focus on next year and 5 years from now, which is impossible not to do as an entrepreneur, right? You're always thinking about the next chapter. However, it is important to pause, and most likely whatever is going on in your life today, if you would have told yourself that you'd be living that moment 5 years ago, you never would have believed it. You would have pinched yourself. So I think it is so important as a practice of gratitude. I believe gratitude is the mother of all happiness, to pause and just go, wow, I'm so thankful for our team. I remember thinking, you know, a decade ago, oh my word, if we could just launch at Sephora or Neiman Marcus or Harrods in London, and to have accomplished those partnerships is just, I'm so grateful. I am so deeply grateful.
I'm curious to know, like when I hear you describe something, you say, if you're a gardener, you'll understand the analogy. I feel like, no, I'm wondering if you brought that to the table on HSN and QVC, or if that's part of what you learned from being in that environment, because they do such a great job at communicating a message about their product and about their philosophy. And I feel like you're so clear in that. Where did that come from?
Oh, it's hilarious because I actually didn't do formal training before I went on QVC. If you've seen that movie Joy, where Joy Mangano,
Joy Mangano,
to be a friend, she's standing on set, and you have that moment, and you're like, please, my mom, my best friend, someone call in, someone, you know, shop, and you watch the ticker go from 0 to 1, and you're like, oh, you know. It was amazing. Our first time on set, I'm actually getting ready to celebrate my 10th anniversary with HSN in a couple of months. And I remember stepping on set, not knowing what in the world I was doing, but being really passionate about our message. And having grown up in the industry, I had a lot of knowledge. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to share what I know. And if someone wants to try the product, great. If not, that's okay too. And we ended up selling out in our first 12 minutes of launching. And it was just mind blowing. And I was just overwhelmed with thanks that people understood our message. And I think having a father who's a physician, a really amazing biochemist as well, having to almost be the Rosetta Stone, Ron, and kind of break down what he was saying and say, okay, so here's what that means for me. I have just found that if we can put things in terms that help all of us, girlfriends, guy friends understand, it's so much more digestible. And I think that's been a real winning point for the brand.
I think that's what we try to do here by not trying, right? You just kind of, you share, and I say this to people who ask me about this business. I say 9 times out of 10, your honest reaction to something, as long as it's grounded in the facts of a story, will suffice, and people will identify with that, as opposed to trying to say it a different way or be something you're not.
100%. I think your authenticity is what makes you so engaging and so fun to watch. And I think especially in a network setting, you are a guest in someone else's living room or kitchen or iPad, wherever it is that they're watching. And I think respecting that relationship and knowing that you don't have to put it all out there, but you also need to just be you. And I think kind of meet people where they're at it's really important. And I would say particularly today, in the past, we would broadcast in a massive studio with dozens of people and cameras and lights around you. And now we're all broadcasting from home. And I think it's been really fantastic. I think it's helped deepen those communal relationships because you get a very intimate look inside someone, and someone who perhaps might be a little nervous on air. She's just in her living room. I got my kids in the background. It's like we're all barefoot over here. It's just, you just make it happen.
We will hear about that wallpaper. People will want to know after we've had this entire conversation. They'll be like, where did Jamie get her wall? And literally, Jenny's already looking it up, so we'll have to get that information from you to put on. Okay. What is it again?
There you go. Schumacher. And they offer it in a beautiful robin's egg blue as well, which is in downstairs of
come on
somewhere
now.
in New York, and it'll come to me. A beautiful little tea spot in New York, which I can't recall, but it was my inspiration, and I found it in blush, which that's our brand color. So I had to have it, and you all need it too. It's fabulous.
All right. The Jamie O'Banion Home Collection coming this fall. We've just inspired her. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thanks, you guys. Have a great rest of your day.
And circle back with us soon. There's beautybio.com. You can follow Jamie on Instagram. And here's what she's offering, 20% off in the last 24 hours of International Women's Month. Just use the code GLOW20, GLO20. She shared that with us to share with you, our viewers. And her hashtag Dream Big is how you can find her as well.